Number 3, Pascal Burkheim. Number 4, 7, Delphi. Number 12, Nick Tanner. Number 21, Alahan Ochavez. Now, let's meet your Cardinal Mooney Cougars. Number 2, senior Malachi Cuffy. Number 3, Jamal George. Number 4, Elijah Price. And number 4, Caden Wright.
Starting lineups are set for tonight's matchup. We're just about ready to get underway. Typical starting lineup here for the Cougars: Jamal, Malachi, Elijah Price, Caden Wright, and Jakeeran Smith. For the Ascenders, we got Nate Bernstein, Pascal Burkheim, Sven Hansen, Nick Yannick, and Alejandro Chavez.
Excited to get underway.
First game of the season for Matt.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, I got to get the first game jitters out.
Yeah.
But
Cougars coming off 4 straight wins, and the Ascenders coming off their first loss of the season, sitting at 0-1. They lost 10 points to Booker.
yeah, this team, just looking out at them, they kind of look a little undersized compared to our team.
Yeah.
But we do have a couple bigger players, but
Yeah.
we'll see how they match up.
Here we go. Price in the center circle with Chavez ready to tip. Here's tip, and Price tips it back to Cuffy, who will start the first possession of the game. Gets the play call. And here's Jakeeran Smith looking for some movement. Oh, Jamal turned his head on the pass. Looked like a good play there. Just gave up on it a little early.
Yeah, he got past his guy. Wasn't really looking for the ball, though.
Oh, nice play there by Jamal. Gets the rip right in the backcourt, and he's got a one-on-one. And nice stop there. Easy two.
Easy two there, a little lazy with the ball by IMG.
Yeah. Here's Bernstein in the backcourt. Nice press here from Mooney. Nice
Good
pass
out.
up. Yannick is it back in the corner. Henson gets fouled.
I believe he stepped
out
out.
of bounds. Never mind, out of bounds. Good play there by Caden Wright to force him out of bounds. And that's another turnover. That's 2 turnovers in 2 possessions.
Yeah, that's some relentless defense by the Cougars. Pressing, full court pressing, doing a great job right now.
And that's been one of their best points this season so far. Their defense has really stepped up. And here's Cuffy off the screen. Jamal gets an open look, puts it up for 3. Got it.
Great play there. You saw him run the same exact play as earlier. Didn't get it to go, but they ended up getting Jamal around the screen.
And up for Hansen. Yannick puts it up, gets fouled by Jamal. And they get a blocking foul for 2.
Great start by the Cougars. Jamal, 5 quick points.
Yeah, and especially knocking down your first 2 shots is going to give you a lot of confidence. Yeah, see there, Jamal gets an open look off the screen from Price. Just buries 3. Yannick was able to make his first free throw. Here's the second, and he gets both. Lane violation.
Lane violation by the shooter.
So I think it won't count. And there is a shot clock for this game, so it looks like both teams agreed to use it. That's a new rule here in high school basketball. First time I'm seeing it live. Here's Cuffy, top of the key. Price is going to set him a screen. He'll take it. Jamal, nice little stutter step in the corner. 4 right, puts the 3 and rattles it home.
Great shot there. Great job facilitating play by Malachi Cuffy. Toss it out to Price, to right, and knocks down the 3.
Yeah, like you said, Cuffy just dribble penetration, gets the open look. Here's, oh, Yannick gets fouled. And he'll go back to the line.
Yeah, right there you see Malachi Cuffey shoot, pass it out, right, drains the three. Good to see the shots falling early for the Cougars.
Yannick hits the front of the rim on the first free throw. So these are some missed opportunities here for the Ascenders to get some free points and try to get themselves in this game a little bit. Haven't really laid a glove yet in the match. Gets second to go. So that's 8-2. 6:17 to go in the first. Here's Cuffey leading the offense. Price sets the screen. He'll take it. Right dribble, hand off to Jamal, and he loses the ball a little bit, but it's picked up by Smith. Smith takes another screen. Nice pick and roll there from Price. Oh, air ball there from Smith. He tried to just draw some contact. Couldn't get it to go.
Floater didn't sink, but you know, it was a good attempt. He kind of got held up. Didn't want to travel.
Yeah. Here's Burkeye guarded by Smith. Bernstein. Tight defense here by Malachi. Yannick. Bernstein. Little jab step. Gets Yannick open for three. Gets it to go. And Yannick has an early 5 points.
Great shot by Yannick. Got an open look. Drained it.
IMG making a little run here. Down by 3. Here's Smith. Oh, tough defense there by Yannick. Smith gets to the baseline. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound taken by Smith. Jamal's going to dribble it out. Price sets the screen. Jamal gets open. Mid-range jumper. Good.
Good pull-up jumper there by Jamal. Great shot. I believe he's 3 for 3 from the field right now.
There he is, back on the defensive end on Yannick, and Malachi comes away with the ball. 3-on-1 here. Smith down the lane. Good, and the foul. Nice defense turned into offense there for the Cougars, and Smith will get a chance at a 3-point play. And timeout taken by the Ascenders.
Great shot by Jamal there. Just pulled up, mid-range jumper, drained it.
Yeah.
And that defense, they're full court pressing. IMG cannot breathe right now.
Yeah, and you really don't want to leave Jamal open like that, especially he's hit his first 2 shots. You really don't want to leave him open in the mid-range.
No, it was definitely a great shot. Cougars are getting open looks right now, and they're hitting them.
We'd like to thank you for tuning into the Cougar Network and watching tonight's broadcast. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on social media at cmhs.cougernetwork. And visit us on the web at cmhscougernetwork.live. All right, so 4:47 to go here in the first. Smith will take a free throw to convert this 3-point opportunity. It seems like everything's falling for the Cougars right now.
For sure, as long as they're getting pretty open looks. They're getting open threes and they're hitting them. So
Smith puts it up and gets the 3-point play. Here is Burkeye. Mooney continuing this full court press. Bernstein just looking for an outlet, can't find any. Burkeye gets in the front court. Looking for some movement. Bernstein, shot fake on Price. Burkeye with the ball again. Here's Henson. Pass inside is stolen by Jamal. And Mooney's out in the fast break again. 3-on-2 developing. Jamal dips it to Wright, up and over the shot blocker, 4-2.
great job there by Wright, getting the shot up. He got the size advantage over him, and he did a good job. Great job by Jamal, finding the open man.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are some points you have to have in the open floor. IMG is looking for a little bit of breathing room here. Oh, bad pass there is taken by Henson. Up to Yannick. IMG needs a big bucket here. Yannick to Bernstein. Bernstein gets the baseline. Malachi puts it over him. No good, misses everything. Rebound tip, taken by Chavez. Burkeye's open, long range shoot, he's guarded by Price. And it's blocked. What a play there by Price. And that'll be a shot clock, but they played right through it. Malachi in the open floor, no good. Looks like the ball got tipped there on his way up. And up and down action here in the first period, 3:26 to go.
Yeah, the game's moving fast. Driving down the court. Great job by Malachi Cuffey. Looks like IMG's
Making a lot of subs.
making a lot of subs for sure. But that's a great job. Malachi Cuffey, great drive to the rim. Didn't get it to fall, but you like to see him drive into the rim, into the paint. Good job by him.
And that's Lucas Landry right here with the ball. And nice play there by Caden Wright. Just intercepts the pass, gets an open floor, nice Euro step. Can't get the late to fall, good rebound there by Jamal. We'll reset the offense. Give it to Smith. Great job slowing it down. There by Mooney, off the steal. Smith wide open for three. No good. Nice rebound there by Price. Stepped out of bounds.
Right, he was in the right spot. Unfortunately, he stepped out of bounds, but there you see that presence, there's that size they have over him. Getting the board, no, not really a contested board either.
Yeah. Here's Burkeye off the inbound pass. Here's Hector Van Planta. He's guarded very tightly by Jamal, and it's
Great
poked
job.
away. And there's Malachi with the ball in the open floor once again. There is Kieran Smith. It's a right-handed layup for an easy two. Mooney's racking up the lead here in the first.
Yeah, that's a great job by Malachi Cuffey. You see him really facilitating, doing a great job.
Timeout
Driving down the
Ascenders.
court. Driving down the court by Malachi Cuffey, and he's finding the open man, passing him the ball, doing a great job.
Yeah. Mooney's up 17-5 here, 2:36 to go. Timeout IMG. We're out of the timeout break. And Matt, what would you say the shot clock has played a factor so far in this game, especially for Mooney able to rack up the lead?
I don't really believe it's made that big of a difference right now. We haven't really seen crazy defense by IMG, so
Yeah.
so Cougars have been really scoring at will.
Yeah. Cougars getting the subs in here a little bit. Here's Burkeye guarded by Shane Russell. And Villock in the game as well for the Cougars. Here's Lucas Landry with the ball, guarded by Jamal. Ooh. Pass was tipped, but able to corral it was Burkeye, who will go to the line for two on the defensive foul.
Yeah, Jamal was trying to get the charge right there. Unfortunately, his feet were moving, so foul on Jamal.
Yeah, he'll go to the line for two. Pascal Burkeye looking at his first points of the game. IMG has not scored in a couple of minutes. These are some big points they need to convert. Gets the first drop.
Yeah, no, the game started off fast. Mooney's shots were sinking, but I mean, IMG was 8-5 at one point. You know, you thought maybe they could keep a close score with them, but game's kind of turned on its head since then.
Yeah, ever since then, Mooney has been playing amazing defense as Malachi gets the rebound, and they've just been able to run up and down the floor, get on the fast break in the open floor, get easy buckets. Here's Malachi. Smith, top of the key, guarded by Logan Katz. Villock with the screen. Here's Villock, top of the key to Cuffey. He calls for some movement. Malachi, one-handed push shot, and rolls in.
Great floater by Malachi, off the screen by Elijah Price. Great basketball right there.
Here's Burkeye. Malachi, the recent scorer, guards him. Burkeye looking for something. Here's Katz. Back to Burkeye. Guarded by Russell. Back to the basket. Here is Katz looking for something. And it is stolen by Price. And it's taken back by Burkeye. Nice pass inside. Katz. Oh, just looked like that shot was just inside by Lucas Landry, but not able to go. Here's Villock. into the paint. Left-handed layup is good.
Great drive right there. Again, you see Malachi Cuffey facilitating all around the court. Doing a great job.
Yeah, again, Mooney running up and down the floor. So many fast break points in this game so far. Here's Burkeye.
Yeah, this Mooney's defense is relentless right now.
Absolutely. IMG can't breathe on the offensive end. Only one field goal made so far. Here's Landry. Cats dives for the ball, and it'll be Mooney's ball. Tips it out of bounds there. Try to get a quick entry pass into the paint. Couldn't get it done.
Yeah, Mooney's defense been relentless. IMG just doesn't really have anyone that can threaten in the paint. So it makes it difficult if your shots aren't falling, if you're not getting open looks. You're really not gonna be successful on offense.
Yannick subs back in for the Ascenders. Malachi takes the ball up the court with 17 seconds to go in the first period. It looks like he'll dribble out the clock. Mooney's gonna look for the last shot. And he's gonna get it started here. Drives right into the paint, gets his back to the basket. Tries to bully ball his way in. Nice pass to Smith. He's gotta put it up with one. No good. That'll end the first quarter. Mooney with a 15-point lead there, running up and down the floor, 21-6.
No, yeah, Mooney's done a great job. They got hot early. They're making their open looks when they had them. Got a couple threes to fall. Doing a great job overall. Their defense been suffocating that IMG offense, and then they've drained a couple threes, but outside they drained a three.
Yeah.
Got a couple free throws to go, but outside of that, they haven't really gotten anything going.
Nothing at all so far for the Ascenders, and Mooney's defense has been turning into so many fast break points, which is why they've been able to run up the score all the way to 21 points. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back for the second. Here we go, start of the second quarter. Mooney will look to build on this lead into halftime and absolutely take over this game and make it a blowout by halftime.
Yeah, hopefully they could build on this lead, maybe have another. It's only the first quarter, they're up 15. Pretty impressive by the Cougars, but if they build a lead, be able to rotate in a couple players, and we'll see.
Here's Katz in the corner for Bernstein. Yannick pass taken by Smith, 2-on-1 developing with Price. Price back to Smith, easy look, right-handed layup.
Yeah, Price was asking for the alley-oop right there.
Yeah,
He wasn't gonna get it, but no, that's great defense. It's just a mismatch on defense with Elijah Price on anyone on this team.
Here's Yannick for Bernstein. Bernstein guarded by Malachi. Bernstein spins off the defense. Looks like he had an open look there, didn't want to take it. Yannick inside, Landry's wide open, but Price is there, and the foul.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
A little bit of a soft call. But no, that's a great job. I mean, this IMG team, they have some players that are skillful. They're athletic. They move around well, but I don't know. The Mooney defense has done a great job.
Yeah, that's Lucas Landry there at the free throw line. Was able to get the layup over Elijah Price, and he gets that to go. 14-point lead now for the Cougars. Here's Malachi. Smith to George. Cuffey's open, doesn't take it. They trap him a little bit. Looks like IMG sitting in a 2-3 zone here. Malachi looks to break the zone, drives up and over, rolls in.
Great job by Malachi. We've seen him drive earlier, and sometimes he'll dish it out there. He chooses to take the floater. Great shot.
Yeah, that's one of his favorite go-to moves, is that floater up and over the shot blocker. He gets it a lot of the time. Here's Tovila in the paint. Tovila spins off. No good. Great defense there by Wright. Up to Cuffey. Slow it down a little bit. Comes Wright with a screen. Smith is open. He'll pop a three. Got it.
Great shot right there by Smith. Smith's playing great. Got 8 points right now early in the first half. Great shot there. Guys go, drained it.
Beautiful follow through there from right. On the other end, Yannick slips, ball's loose. First to the floor is Smith. And it'll be a jump ball. The possession arrow favors the Cougars, so it'll be their ball. Like Yannick and Smith fighting for it.
Great defense there, Malachi Cuffey. Got his left hand in there, poked it out a little bit.
Smith's wristband fell off a little bit, or his elbow band, whatever you want to call it.
Sweatband.
Yeah. Here's Malachi slowing down the offense. 5:40 to go in the half. Price sets a screen. Nice pass to Jamal. Hesitated a little bit.
Had to look.
Yeah, he did. He's going to pop it this time. Deep three. Hits the back of the rim. Rebound. Yannick. Oh, nice pass. Intercepted by Cuffey. Gets it right back. Puts it up and goes. Great play there by Malachi Cuffey. Gets rewarded with the points.
Yeah, Malachi's motor, he's doing a great job. Non-stop, relentless defender.
Here's Price outside of the arc, guarding Yannick. Landry. Here's Chavez. Little pump fake, spin, nice play. Oh, they're gonna get a foul there on Jakiran Smith. It looked like a nice move there by Chavez, but just got hit a little bit by Smith. That'll be his first foul. 2 shots here for Chavez. Chavez at the line for a second. And he gets to go, so he gets 1 of the 2 there. 20-point lead now. Here's Malachi. Cougars up 20, just under 5 minutes to go. Oh, gets the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness.
Up high, down hard, Elijah Price. What a pass there from Malachi. 22-point lead. See it here. Malachi gets right. It looked like he was going for the floater again. Gets it right up to Elijah Price, and that's the energy I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was a great play. It was a set play. You saw Jamal and Smith.
Here goes again. Oh!
Hey!
Up high, down hard once again. Elijah Price detonates the rim.
There it is. Once again, Malachi Cuffey getting there, facilitating. And Elijah Price, like we talked about earlier in the game, finished it off and dunked it.
Yeah, he always finishes hard at the rim. No doubt about that one. That's 2 dunks, back-to-back plays. And that's the type of energy I was talking about in the pregame about Elijah Price. When he can go up there and dunk it, and, I mean, it gives us energy up here in the booth.
Definitely, for sure. I mean, it was a great play. I mean, we'll talk about the alley-oop. You saw Jamal George over there, and I believe it was Jakiran Smith set a screen. Both set screens for Malachi, came through the lane, into the paint. Perfect alley-oop by Malachi Cuffey, and Elijah Price finished it off with a dunk.
Yeah, that pass, it doesn't get much better than that. Looked like a floater here from our angle, and that's how you know it was a good pass. Threw it right up at the rim. Perfectly finished by Price. 4:23 to go. It was a timeout by IMG after 2 straight dunks by Price. 24-point lead.
Yeah, I believe we'll probably see the Cougar starting lineup kind of finish out the second half, and then we'll see some rotation maybe early in the second half.
Here's Burkeye. Chavez to Yannick. Yannick guarded by Wright. Looking for something. He'll try to spin. Wright, great defense. And he's fumbling the ball. He picks it up, looking for an outlet. Finds it there with Burkeye. Burkeye looking to create his own shot. Nothing going. 7 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to put it up. Gets to the corner, stolen by Jamal. And up the court for Price. He's going to go right past the defender, Yannick, but can't get the layup to go. Rims out. Rebound is tipped and taken by IMG with Yannick. Chavez is open, doesn't get him in the corner. There's Burkeye, goes up and takes the contact. Good layup there.
Great layup right there by Berkey. Great shot.
Goes right through the defender, Caden Wright.
Yeah, I mean, he was up against a bigger body, and he did a good job finishing right there.
Here's Smith, get open look. Defense fell asleep a little bit. Here's Wright. Jamal hesitated on the look. He'll take his look right. Or Smith, excuse me.
Couldn't get to go.
Yannick up the court. 3 minutes to go in the half. Bernstein. Getting some movement here. They got to stop on defense. Chavez. Behind the arc, Yannick. 12 to go on the shot clock. Burkeye inside for Chavez. Gets nice layup just underneath the basket. Rims in.
Mismatch right there. One of our shortest player right there, Smith. On their biggest player, on their big. Chavez, and he did a good job finishing in the paint.
And that's what you got to do if you're IMG. You got to convert your easy buckets. Smith pulls up and rattles one home.
Great pull-up jumper right there by Smith after he just got picked on a little bit on the defensive side. Comes onto the offensive side, drains one.
22-point lead here. Here's Yannick. Landry. IMG got back-to-back buckets, but that one is stolen. Another turnover. First to the floor is Yannick. He's on it, and he'll find an outlet with Burkeye. 4-3. Got it. Great play there by Yannick to get down on the floor and kick it out to Burkeye, who nails a three. As you see, just drills it off the pass by Yannick, and Yannick a little hyped after that play. That's what you like to see out IMG.
Yeah, no, IMG showing a little bit of fight. Playing good offense, and some they gotta get a stop though.
Here is Wright in the corner. Cuffy calls for a little screen from Elijah. Looked like he wanted it. Another floater. No good. Gets his own rebound, fouls the shot. Wide open to Smith. 4-3. Got it. And that's just a great hustle play there by Malachi, following your shot and kicking it out.
Once again, Malachi, you see that relentless motor he has. Facilitated, pass it out to Jakiran Smith. Drills it.
Here's Landry. Bernstein. Chavez inside. Nice layup there by Burkeye. He gets another bucket to his name. And IMG has been putting together a couple good offensive possessions. Mind the turnovers. 20-point lead here for the Cougars. 37 seconds left.
Yeah, no, great. Right here you see Smith.
Into the corner for
Flips
Jamal. Another three.
There it is.
Another three for the Cougars. They've been getting open look after open look. And we'll get a timeout by the Cougars with 29 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, right here you see that Jamal drilling that three. They're just falling today for the Cougars. They're doing a great job of shooting today.
Absolutely. They're getting many, many open looks. That driving kick, dribble penetration has been working nonstop.
Yeah, if they stay on pace, they'll score a season high on points by about 24 points, I believe. 22 points, and so they're playing great on the offensive side, great on the defensive side. IMG's gotten a couple shots to fall, but outside of that, this Mooney defense has been relentless.
Yeah, all-around game for the Cougars. 42 points and a half. Can't take that away from them no matter what competition they're playing. Every shot looks like it's been falling. Many, many threes have been going.
Yep. And I mean, outside of that, I mean, it's easy to get lazy or kind of bored, and they're over there and they're continuing to press and get steals and be relentless.
Yeah. Here's Burkeye, Bernstein in the backcourt. Mooney press, not stopping no matter how many points they're up. And that pass is a lazy pass by Burkeye. It was taken by Wright. 80 open floor is Smith. Here's Russell behind the arc. 10 seconds to go. Mooney's gonna hold for the last shot of the half here. Wright's gonna take the screen. Cuffy open for three. No good. Rebound by Chavez. Out of the half. Mooney takes a 23-point lead into halftime. They've made every single shot, it seems like, bar that one at the end.
Yeah, no, they're getting a lot of open looks. They're doing a great job, and I mean, Mooney, their defense has been relentless. They've been pressing, they've been stealing, they've been getting their hands in there. The ball's on the floor, they're getting it. They're doing a great job.
Here at the Cougar Network, we are super excited to be offering sponsorship opportunities for you and your local business. Visit us on the web at cmhs.cougar.live to check out all the opportunities for football, volleyball, and our other programming. All of the proceeds from your sponsorship goes directly to the Cougar Network to help us keep producing content like tonight's game, and every bit helps. And that is halftime, and we will see you guys after the break. We are back from halftime, start of the second half now. Mooney with a 23-point lead, Matt. What has been going well for them so far?
Yeah, all their shots are falling today. Doing a great job from beyond the arc. I mean, defensively, they've been suffocating. Their defense is not letting IMG do anything. They've been, honestly, they're a mismatch for this team. The size by Elijah Price that we talked about before the game, he's doing a great job. Had a couple dunks, really brought, got some energy going in the gym, and, it's been exciting to see.
Yeah, especially on the defensive side of the ball for Mooney. It's been very, very encouraging how many steals they've gotten, blocks they've gotten, and they've been able to run in the open floor and rack up 42 points and a half here. But early action from IMG. Chavez retrieves the loose ball in the corner, guarded by Price. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
How did that one get through? What a find there by Chavez. A little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Burkeye gets the layup.
Yeah, a little lucky, but, sometimes better be lucky than good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this game's been a blowout, but I'm kind of excited. These games, you kind of take the good out of them. Exciting to see maybe some of the younger players. I mean, the starters are out now. Jamal hits a little fadeaway jumper.
Beautiful shot there by Jamal.
But no, excited to see maybe some of the younger guys and see kind of the future of Cardinal Mooney basketball.
Absolutely. Here's Yannick in the corner. Nice play there by Malachi. Ooh, right with the defense, but Chavez gets the putback.
Great job there by Chavez,
Got to follow the shot.
He definitely didn't have the size advantage in the paint there, but, the ball kind of found his way to him. He's in the right spot and put it back up.
Here's Malachi to Jamal. Backcourt duo of 2 years now. Here's Smith playing a little bit of bully ball in the lane. Draws a foul and goes to the line for 2.
Yeah, Smith played a great game. I believe, I'm not sure exactly what his season high is, but he's around 10 points. With these 2 free throws, I believe he might be around 11 or 12 points. But he's doing a great job. His shots are falling. He's their smallest guard, but he's doing a great job. You can't tell.
Yeah, gets his first one to go there. And like you said, smaller guard, but you really can't tell on the court. Goes 2 for 2 at the line to make this a 23-point game. Here's Yannick. IMG just looking to take something out of this game, but Jamal stifling defense in the backcourt. And 10-second violation.
There you see that. He's not letting him breathe. He's all over him. He's poking the ball away from him. He's doing a great job.
Not a second to breathe there for Yannick. Jamal all over him. Draws a 10-second violation. Here's Smith, Price, beyond the arc. Jamal, ball poked by Yannick. He'll be able to retrieve it first on the floor as Yannick tips it. And now IMG scrambling. Smith to right. Jamal will slow it down. He'll just straight away 3. Got it.
Oh my goodness, what a shot.
Up and over Burkeye. No hesitation there from Jamal George, who's been knocking down everything. He's coming out hot.
Yeah, great shot there by the points leader for the Cougars.
Bernstein in. Chavez back to the basket, ripped away by Jamal. Smith in the open floor. Oh, he tried to do a no-look pass there to Price. Didn't work, stolen by Burkeye. IMG can run a little bit. Oh, up and down action here. Yannick first to the floor, gets it inside to Chavez. Smith takes it, throws it back in, and it is finally retrieved by right. Jamal alley-oops it to Price. Oh! Somehow got his own rebound on the rim and puts it in for 2.
Yeah.
So Price gets his buckets.
Great breakaway. This team is all motor right now. Smith was over there getting boards on their big, and you see number 3 Berkey with the drive and puts it up, doing it.
Yeah, like you said, up and down action here. See Smith be able to get his own rebound off the alley-oop.
Yeah, you saw Jamal over there sticking his tongue out. He wanted it, but unfortunately, it wasn't Malachi. Malachi had a little bit better alley-oop there earlier, but you know, he got the putback.
Absolutely. 2 points is all that matters. Here's Malachi. A little shake and bake, puts it up, draws a foul.
Yeah, no, he's shifty. He's definitely shifty, number 2, Malachi Cuffey.
Definitely. 4:48 to go, 26-point lead. Malachi to the line for 2. Here's first, and it rims out. Missed points there for Malachi. Malachi gets a second, and it'll be a 27-point lead now. Here's Burkeye. Guarded by Cuffey. Chavez loses the ball a little bit, but retrieves it by the midway line. Here's Bernstein. Oh, nice D there by Smith. Pokes it away. Out of bounds.
Yeah, Chavez is the one player for this IMG team that's kind of shown the continuous fight and effort, but
Bernstein looking for somebody, throws it up to Burkeye. Yannick gets the ball guarded by Cuffey. IMG is looking for some type of bucket here. Oh, wide open Bernstein, little hesitation, but gets it to go. He was wide open there, he could not miss.
yeah, the Mooney coach was not happy there with that wide open shot right there by Bernstein. Open look, drilled it. I mean, this IMG team, they're undersized, they're a little outmatched, but for all we're talking about, and the Mooney team's playing great. When they're getting their open looks, they're hitting it. They are not beating themselves, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they are knocking down their open looks. Bernstein down the way of that pass, tips it out of bounds, and IMG gonna make a lot of subs here.
Yeah, no, this Mooney team, I believe they pride themselves on their defense of some sorts, and I mean, the season average has been around 6 steals per game, and I believe they're probably closer to 10, maybe 12. But they're just doing a great job. I definitely believe that's something their coach prides himself on, because that was a...
Oh, Smith misses everything there.
Yeah, I mean, you have one of those occasionally. He's been playing great.
Yeah.
But no, back to that Mooney defense has been playing great, and that's definitely something they pride themselves on.
Definitely to Avila there, to Katz. Goes inside, is tipped by Price. Burkeye retrieved it from going out of bounds. Here's Lucas Landry, and that one is still on Price. Oh, hits the deck hard. IMG comes away with it. Landry hop step in the paint, off the glass, gets to go.
Yeah, looks like Price is out right there.
Oh, everyone's falling here.
Big fell over here, number 34, lost his shoe.
Blew a tire.
Looking to get it back on. It doesn't look like it's on still.
Looks like he's playing without a shoe. Nope, we got it back on there.
Yeah.
Here's Smith.
Nah, looks like it's still.
Is it still
might
like
be
halfway
off?
off?
Might be a little. It looks like it looks. Glad he got it back on. Glad he's not hurt though.
Absolutely. Glad Elijah Price isn't hurt there either. Hit the deck a little hard. Smith, step back jumper, got it. Wow, what a shot. We're going to get more subs here, Villock and Russell.
Yeah, no, glad Elijah Price is doing all right. He's going to be a key part of this Mooney team for the rest of the year if they want to continue to kind of, you know, excel and make it further than they did last year.
Absolutely. Here's Burkeye.
Jamal playing tough defense.
He's going to poke that one away. Burkeye will hit the deck. And we're going to get a timeout by IMG. We'd like to thank you for tuning into the Cougar Network and watching tonight's broadcast. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on social media at cmhs.cougernetwork. And visit us on the web at cmhscougernetwork.live. 24-point lead here, 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cougars running up the score. Flick Slanter to inbound. Shane Russell, the guard, inbounder. And it was on the ground for a little bit, but it's taken by Katz.
Yeah, roll past everyone.
Little 2-on-2 action. Katz versus Cuffy. Here's Landry. A little push off there from HVP. Everyone's falling on the deck here. Landry, corner for Katz. The guy put it up, and shot clock violation.
Yeah, that was the first time today we've kind of seen the effect of the shot clock.
Yeah.
First shot clock violation of the day. It's just great defense by the Cougars.
Yeah, it really can't get much better than that. You waste 30 seconds and you get a turnover. Not more stuff into the stat sheet there for the Cougars.
Does that come up as a steal?
No, it's just a team turnover. Yeah. Here's Cuffy down the lane and the foul. Shake, bake, up and down, and the foul for Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi's been playing great today. You see his shiftiness right there, behind the back, goes up, drives right here. And here's the opportunity right here. You'll see that behind the back shift, puts it up with his right hand, gets it off the backboard to go. And
doesn't get the third. Rebound by Landry. More missed free throws there for Malachi. He's not the best shooter, I'd say, but the way he passes the ball is second to none.
Second to none, and he can drive well. There's that mismatch.
Russell hits the deck, but comes away with the ball. Little fast break opportunity for Price, and he puts it down once again. Elijah Price getting up there once again.
Yeah, no, and on the defensive side, it was a great job. Number 0, Russell fell, and the whole defense collapsed, got the steal.
And at that point, you just got to find the open man. Who better than Price, as that pass was thrown away by Yannick. He was looking for Landry underneath the basket. Jamal will sub out here for Nance.
I think we're starting to see those second string, those guys that are going to be the future. Malachi Cuffy, though, no sign of him kind of cooling off. He's continuing to play hard. His motor is very good. Him and Jamal, man, they're the workhorses of this team. The entire game revolves around them.
Bench players for Cougars now subbing in. Got Nance and Reel. Malachi's throwing the game, though. Here's Tommy Reel. Malachi bricks screen. There's Reel open for 3. Got it! Tommy Reel, the sophomore, getting his first bucket. And he knocks down the 3, and the Cougar bench is hype.
Great shot there by the baseball player as well, Tommy Reel.
And those are the things as a team that can really get you going. Seeing a young guy hitting a 3 on a night you're up by 31. Those are some of the things you can take for the rest of the season.
Yeah, no, they got some really young players. Russell's a sophomore, Nance is a freshman, Reel is another sophomore, and you see them all on the court playing well, along with Villa is another sophomore, and they're doing great, you know?
Yannick in the corner, no good. Rebound is tipped, and it'll be taken by HVP, guarded by Villa. Here's Yannick, step back 3 over Nance, and he's fouled. It'll be 3 shots at the line. Foul's gonna go on Nance. 2.4 to go, 31-point lead.
Low complaining there by the Mooney bench, but I do believe that was a foul. He got under his feet on that 3 ball. Didn't really give him a place to land, and so yeah, that's gonna get called to the foul more times than not.
Here's Yannick for 3 shots, and he misses the first. Gets a second to go. Goes 2 from 3 at the line. Malachi receives one, and it'll come up short. So we have a 29-point lead at the end of 3 for Cardinal Mooney, and they're running up the score, and they're going to look to get their bench guys in here at the end of the 3rd.
Yeah, right there you see the Mooney head coach complaining still about that call and that 3 ball.
No matter what the score, you got to fight.
Not much. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I like that the Cougars aren't really giving up. They continue to, you know, press and play everything like it's a close game, because you never know how that when your depth's gonna be tested. And this team, if I'm being honest with you, that lineup we just saw right there probably could have competed in this game and probably would have won this game.
I think they could have as well.
But you know, I like that the coach doesn't really give them a break. You know, they're expected. There's a standard, and they got to uphold that standard.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, the depth of this team might prove to where the Cougars can go deep in the playoff run.
I mean, if you look at it, like, they're a pretty young team. Like, I mean, outside of their starting lineup, they're, for the most part, freshmen and sophomores. And so they're waiting to get back Jaden Burnett from football. But outside of their starting team, they really are all, their whole starting lineup is all the juniors they have outside of Leo Kochanowicz. But outside of him, the entire lineup is all the starters. And here you see the entire starting lineup back out in the field.
I guess you never know how many game reps he'll get, so they're going to leave him in here to start the fourth. I don't imagine them being involved.
Yeah, I believe the coach might have been a little mad. Not really sure exactly why. It was a deserving foul. But
here's Jamal off the pass from right in the corner. Price sets a screen. Jamal's going to take a mid-range jumper. Won't get the bounce. Rebound by Yannick. Here is Yannick for IMG. Nice pass inside the Landry. Good catch. Corner catch, hesitates a little bit, doesn't want to put it up. Good defense there by Smith. Looking for somebody, can't get a breathing room. And, save there by Von Planta, as I like to say, HVP, but that ball is ripped by Smith. Up the court is Jamal for a wide open layup.
Yeah, no, a lot of these looks that Mooney's getting pretty open, not very much contested, and they're doing a good job putting them away. That's all you really ask for. You can't fault them for anything else.
Ooh, little bad pass there by Yannick, but we're gonna get a hold here on Mooney. It'll be taken from the baseline. And Henson is subbed back in.
I believe Jamal's are up around 15 to 16 points. And that's right around the season average. So he's playing great. He's playing.
And we got a 5-second violation. Mooney still continuing to play that defense, even up by 30 points.
For sure. I mean, if you can really tell the difference, if your defense has the motor to play and press, it makes it so much harder. I mean, a lot of teams you can't do that. You get tired out by the fourth quarter or even by the third quarter, and that Mooney defense is playing great.
Here's Price with his back to the basket. Hand up there to Jamal. He's going to pull up his foot on the line. Gets it to go. That'll be a two-pointer for Jamal. Great shot, though. And, the ball might have got tipped. Oh, just a bad pass.
Yeah, that was just a bad pass.
Just a bad pass by Yannick. I thought it hit a fingertip. I didn't think he could throw it that high.
He just, I kid you not, there's no one. I don't even know if Victor Wembanyama is going to do that ball.
Yeah.
That ball took off on him.
Absolutely. Here he is guarding Malachi. Malachi steps back for a three. Ooh, nice move. Wide open is Jamal for a three. Got to hit this one. Can't get it to go. Great move there by Malachi. Found the open man. Jamal couldn't hit his open look. 6 minutes to go here. Here's Landry, loses the ball, and Price. Here he goes in the open floor, and he's blown by everybody. He's going to go up. Oh! Blows by the shot blocker, Yannick, and Elijah Price goes up and down hard once again.
Right here, you see that dunk. Yannick, you know, he had to show a little effort, but he did not want any part of that dunk by Elijah.
Another bad pass there. What a play there by Elijah Price. Looked like he took about 3 steps from midcourt to the basket and just rose up. Jump from place I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah. It kind of looks like me right there.
Yeah.
Very similar.
I think I've seen you do that dunk a couple times, Matt.
Yeah.
Playing pickup. Here we go. Got a timeout, White. And they're going to get their subs in here. 67 to 32. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. That's a 35-point lead. And then I'm pretty sure this is the season high in points for the Cougars. Yes, it is. Their most since the opening game that I called Bell Creek. And if you think about it, they should have put more points in that game. So Mooney's offense this year, absolutely amazing.
They did not play great in that game.
In the fourth. Here at the Cougar Network, we are super excited to be offering sponsorship opportunities for you and your local business. Visit us on the web at cmhs.cougernetwork.live to check out all the opportunities for football, volleyball, and our other programming. All of the proceeds from your sponsorship goes directly to the Cougar Network to help us keep producing content like tonight's game, and every bit helps. We're going out of the timeout now. See what play Mooney can draw up for their young guys. Full bench lineup here. I'm assuming they'll go the rest of the game. 5 minutes and 20 left. Here's Villock. Side out to Nance. Here is Nance. Dennis dribble handoff. Villock, who has an open three. Got it. Everybody's hitting for the Cougars tonight. Nobody can miss. There's Gabe Villock for a three.
It's kind of funny. We talked about in the pregame how the shots didn't seem to be falling, and bad warm-ups lead to good games, and that's really shown out today.
Definitely. I was saying that before we got on air. They couldn't hit a shot in the warm-up, but it seems like they've hit every single one in this game. Here's Chavez, puts it up. They'll draw a foul. Foul is on Nance. Chavez will go to the line for two. Gets his first. Mooney with 70 points here. 70. Not sure when they'll put up that number again. I mean, every shot has been going.
Yeah, no, I mean, outside of the fact that the other team's outmatched, they are hitting their shots.
Definitely 2 for 2 there from Chavez. 36 point lead.
Nance is bringing the ball up now that Malachi's not on the court. Maybe a little look into the future into next year.
Yeah. Here's Villock. He's gonna pull up another three. Oh my goodness, what a shot. Poor Gabe Villock, back-to-back threes. He just went right over the shot blocker right there.
That bench over there is exciting, which is good to see, man. They're building a culture here. You gotta be excited for the young guys.
We're gonna get a foul here. It'll be on Mooney. It'll be side out, or under the basket. Bernstein. Throw it in. He's going to call his play. Here's Chavez. Back to the basket. This HVP guarded by Nance. Out for Bernstein. Dribble penetration. Landry, jab step. Tries to look something. It's in the arc. Nobody open. 18 seconds to go on the shot clock. Pass inside. Foul on Tommy Real. Underneath the basket again for Bernstein. Ooh, two IMG players collided. HEP in the corner. Misses everything. Rebound, tip. Bernstein comes away with it. In the corner, Landry. No good, front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. Nice pass inside to Henson. He finally ends that possession. Gets a bucket for IMG.
Yeah, that pass seemed to be falling IMG's way that possession. They missed.
Dennis wide open in the corner. Got it! Oh my goodness, everybody hitting. No one can miss. For the Cougars, that's Logan Dennis getting on the score sheet.
This is awesome for the Cougars, you know. Kind of confidence build their game. It's really nice to see their young guys. And then right there you see Nance continuing to press, playing great defense, tipping the ball out of bounds. It's just an awesome game all around for the Cougars, and it's really all you can ask for. You can easily see a game like this where they play down to the opponent's level, but they never did that. This game's been a blowout from the beginning. You see the coach over there celebrating with the young guys. It's awesome.
And more subs here for the Cougars. 1 minute and 40 to go. Looks like the clock is running out. They're up 40 points. Oh, nice catch there by Chavez. Goes over Tommy Real. Played great defense there to force the miss, and it'll be a foul. Looks like Schrade was in there with Real. Chavez will go to the line.
trade another freshman. Just showing the youth of this team, man. It's impressive how young this team is. They've got 3 freshmen on the team, a boatload of sophomores, and really only just three juniors and 2 seniors, 2 or 3 seniors, and so it's just, this team's really built for the future. With our head coach coming in last year, he brought in a couple players, and this year a couple more, and they've done a good job of building the program up for what, the future's gonna be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Kiwan Dai. He's just gonna dribble out the clock. I think he'll run play. Looks like Chavez is still playing defense down by 39 points. Here he is, and he'll draw another foul. Gotta play hard no matter the score. It's a running clock, so see if they get these off before the time runs out.
Yeah, Chavez is probably the only bright spot for this IMG team. He's been playing hard the entire time, and now with these smaller guys in, he's kind of giving the smaller guys fits. But outside of that, this IMG team doesn't have a lot to look.
That'll most likely be the last point of the game. Unless Dai wants to put it up in 2 seconds, he'll put it up. No good. The Cougars dominate this game. They win by 36 points with a final score of 76-40. And everything we said in the pregame turned out to be correct, Matt. The Cougars absolutely dominated with their size and with their shooting.
Yeah, no, they dominated this game. Elijah Price, like we talked about in the beginning, he brought a different edge to the team, and he dunked on the ball.
Yeah.
He dunked. He brought energy into the gym, which is a great job by this Mooney team. And you saw Jamal, Malachi, all those guys really pressing. You saw Smith. All of his shots were falling today, and that was the case for the entire offense.
Yep. I want to thank you guys for watching. Once again, Sebastian Bruno and Matt Dalmau. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next broadcast.